Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. So today, just doing some more odds and ends work on the game. Actually, I should probably, let me get my Obsidian open here. Last night I did a bonus stream where I was struggling with a rat. I did end up finishing that this morning and fixing the issues with it. There's still one more issue that I think is related to the new card size I have for it, but we'll take a look at that in just a second. Before I get into it, I want to remind everyone that Gunforged is available for sale. It's a great way to support my work if you're interested in doing so, and it's a 2D roguelite shooter, so if you're a fan of those kinds of games, you'll probably like that. Also, I have my Udemy courses. This one is the online cooperative multiplayer course. This will teach you all the high-level networking tools in Godot so that you can create an internet-enabled cooperative experience. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. The links for all those things are in the description below. And that's about it. So let's say hello to everyone. Hello, Kusei, welcome back. I'm doing well. How are you? Cody Robinson, welcome, welcome. Hello, Yeet. Doing that obsidian board looks intimidating when you... Oh, dang, that obsidian board looks intimidating when you zoom out. Yeah, there's a lot here. That doesn't mean that every single item here is going to be done, but just kind of like a dumping ground for all the things that I want to explore. Mostly, this to-do list is all the things that need to be done for the playtest build to be quote-unquote finished. But anyway, I created a rat. So there's the rat. This is a complete different take on what I was trying to do last night, which was a huge failure, but I think it looks better now. And this is a new card shape. We have cards that are shaped like this L, but it's never been in this orientation before. And there is a slight problem in the game. As you can see, my console is littered with errors here. I'm trying to figure out what in the heck is happening here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next, but let's see what it looks like in game. So yeah, the rat, what the rat does is it copies the poison abilities of an adjacent card. So here's the rat in game. And so yeah, you can see that this one is copying from the ceremonial dagger. So it copies the poison abilities of up to one adjacent card. Every tier that it goes up, it copies another card. So I think that's pretty interesting. So if I were to make it tier 2, I could put the Amanita Muscaria here, and it would get both of the Amanita Muscaria and the ceremonial dagger. So yeah, that's the rat. And one problem is when I start this one, when I start dragging one of the cards, that's when I get these debugger errors. So we got to figure that out. I don't know what's going on there. I do not know what's going on. But we'll go ahead and launch, we'll debug, and then we'll just let the exception lead me to where the issue is. Oh, now it's not going to break. Oh, there it goes. Oh, interesting. It didn't stop. Okay, let's try it again. Anyway, Cinema again, welcome Meep. Hello, Rookie Tookie, welcome back. Looks kind of lizard-like because of the color. I like the outline though. Yeah, I mean, the choice is either to make it green or make it orange. I didn't like the orange, and also I think the green just matches the poison better, so. Alas, this is the limitation of the color palette. Hello, Joel. Loving the Godot multiplayer course. Really easy to pick up. Thank you, Kwang. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You heard it here, folks. Kwang says, buy the course. I'm just kidding. Thank you again. All right, so let's see. There we go. An item with the same key has already been added. Huh? Try insert. So there's a 2 dictionary happening. Get board state. This link is not gonna work. What in the heck is going on? Here we go. Board inventory component. Oh, Oh, I'm here. Oh, card top left cells to dictionary. Oh, I see. There are 2 entries with 00 in here. That's unfortunate. Let's see. This is a rat. So both the rats are probably the problem. I think it's because, let me think. This is probably also a rat, right? No, Amanita muscaria. Interesting. I think there's a problem. So because the way that I'm determining what cell a card is in is I use the top left cell of the card. The problem is this card orientation doesn't have a top left cell. So this is empty, which means that the top left cell actually needs to be this one. I thought I was already accounting for that, but apparently not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here in my project. Let's get rid of that. Let's enable player test cards. Let's just do 1 rat. And then we're going to put a breakpoint inside of try place card at position. And we're going to go ahead and grab this and launch. And I should be able to step through and see exactly what's... Oh, I think I know what's happening. This position here is wrong. But let's just step through it anyway. So this card should be a rat. Yeah, there's rat there. Step over it. Can place card at position. Clear card occupied cells. So for each var occupied cell... So this is correct. Cards on board.add. So I think this position is just wrong. I think this is the main problem here because this is assigning the position to 00, but that's not what the position is. So I think what I need to do here is var top leftmost cell. I don't want to do that. While not, wait, position. What am I going to do here? Maybe I do need to... Let's do this. Var top left offset is equal to... While top left offset... No, while base card dot occupied cells dot contains top left offset. This is going to be while not. Is this occupied cells always starting in the top left corner? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's starting in the top left. Okay, so it's going... Shoot, I might have to do something a little bit more sophisticated here. top leftmost occupied cell. I don't know what this aggregate is even doing. There's got to be an easier way to do that. I don't want to do a bunch of ordering in here. Are you a billionaire from the course yet? I am not, no. Free advertising, yeah. Hello, workaholics. Hello, Leo. I chose to go to college for game development in my cook chat. Not necessarily. Hello, Defected Gaming. Welcome back. Welcome back, V. I went to college for game dev. It was nice, but if I could choose again, I'd do computer science. Yeah, that's probably right. I didn't get much value out of my game dev education either. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to figure this out. Assign the top leftmost cell from base card.occupied cells to top leftmost occupied cell. We'll have the AI do this. Couldn't go for comp sci even if I wanted to, so that takes off some pressure. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay. Let's do this. var final. I have no clue if this is going to work. I might have to do that. I don't really like doing that, but I think it'll be fine for now. I could also just, you know what I could do? That's not working great, because now it's hard for me to drag and drop it somewhere else. Why is that happening? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna make this a little bit simpler. Card definition resource. We're gonna add export public vector to I. Let's call it root cell. I don't think I need to assign vector 2.0, but we might as well. Now in here, base card definition resource.root cell. Okay, so now let's build. And then in my rat, I'll just manually define the root cell here. Okay, root cell is 1, 0. Okay, and then whenever I do this card placed here, I don't care about that. On card placed, register card. I think mostly the problem is in here. Snap card to grid, base card. Get card top left position. I think in here, minus base card dot card definition resource dot root cell. I think that's what I need to do. Let's see. What AI do you use? Bounce between Claude and ChatGPT. Okay, that seems to work. Let's add some new things onto here. See what happens there. Nope, it's not working. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Well, let's just turn on the debugging again. Is there anything in here? Get overlapping cards. One second here. I actually don't know what's going on, but let's just let the debugger throw the error, or handle the error, I mean. All right. Line 160. Board owner is null. So the end drag let's put a breakpoint here. Edit breakpoint. Let's actually just do this. What just happened? Here. Can I do this? Nope. Actually, maybe I can. Edit breakpoint, test equals false. Okay, I wonder if this is failing. It's just, yeah. I thought I handled this case, but... oh well, we're gonna figure it out, hopefully. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, that wasn't an issue. I don't think. Try place card at position. Is this even correct? You went with software engineering as a career, not in game dev field. Why was it? What was that like? Did your game dev degree get you anywhere? No, the game dev degree didn't do anything for me. Didn't do anything. I don't think college as an experience did anything for me. I got into software engineering mostly because I already had developed that skill set, and I networked with some people who got me my first jobs. So that's basically it. I'm going to edit this breakpoint here. Base card, card definition, resource. Dang it. Card, base card dot card definition, resource dot ID is equal to rat. Wish I could bring up this window. So that should be what? 0? No. That should be 1 and 2, right? The final position. Okay, 1, 2, that's good. This should be 2, 0. Okay. What is even going on here? So it's the board. Try remove card. So it's removing the board from here. Try and remove a card. On drag, it's for some reason failing. But I think I'm handling that. Try place card at position. Oh, maybe my at position is wrong. Oh, maybe my at position is wrong. Get card left top global position. I think this drop here is wrong. Do I need to do a plus in here? Card dot card. Maybe I need the root cell in there. I honestly don't know. Nope, it's breaking still. Why is that happening? Oh gosh, this is going to be a nightmare to fix. I don't even know why this is happening. Card mouse events manager, drag data. Okay. Let's, wherever this is called here. Nope. Final references. gd.print. Could put this in the process too, I suppose. We're just going to do a good old print here. Well, this is going to be a fun stream, just figuring out why the heck this is broken. That's what I get for doing odd card shapes. And of course, this output is not following. I need this whole line. I'm also a software engineer for a job and game dev on the side. Got to do what pays the bills. Yeah, for sure. You guys are not giving me a lot of confidence. Well, that's wrong. 1-0 there is wrong. So I think I was kind of on the right track here, actually. This needs to be plus times game constants dot tile size. Might actually need a more sophisticated way of doing that, but let's see if that works. Yeah, I mean, we could lie to you and say, yeah, game dev is a perfect thing to do, but yeah, I don't know if it's the degree alone is not going to get you anywhere. I don't think that's true for any industry, really. One, two, that's not correct. Maybe this has to be a minus. We're just guessing at this point. Coffee slurp morning. Good morning. Something seems to break every time you add a new card. Yeah, that's what happens. Bro just went, well, yeah. Zero, zero. That's not correct. What the heck is going on? The heck is going on? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oops. Let's get rid of this. Get grid position from this needs to change in here, I think. plus drag data. Yeah. Goodness gracious. I think that's what I need to do. No. Maybe that's right. I'm gonna have to unify this code at some point, but I think that's okay. Let's see what that does. I still want to print this though. Where did that go? Mouse grid position. All right, let's see if that works. Game dev is a business and time is your asset. How to manipulate GPU particles 2D directional velocity to get the motion as I want? Well, I don't know how to answer that question. Are you trying to do it from code? 1, 2, that's correct. 0, 2, that's correct. That's not correct. And this one doesn't work. What in the heck is going on? Why is this happening? Oh my gosh, we're just gonna spend the whole stream doing this. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Do I also need to apply this offset in here somewhere? Man, I apparently did not do a good job accounting for cards not having a top left cell. So I know it's a problem with the displacement now. I don't think it's necessarily a problem with... Let's do one thing at a time here, maybe. So here's what I'm gonna do. Get rid of this. I'm gonna go here, project settings. We're gonna get rid of all these other cards. And let's also try drop card, try place card at position, gd.print final position. Cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop the card in a bunch of places and make sure that it's going in the right cells. So we'll do that first. Oh, I wish I could see this better. Why do I have 285? It's okay. So this should be 2, 0. Okay. That should fail. Oh, and then when it fails the drop, it gets eliminated. Okay. So that's a good hint. So end drag true reset, try place card at position, drag data original board position. Is my original board position not correct? I don't know. Let's see. I'll go with the F it we ball. The X-Y axis manipulation in the editor. Well, yeah, you can change the direction in the editor. There's a direction property. Original board position. That's correct. Did this succeed? Oh, maybe the original board position is not correct. Hold on a second. I gotta pay closer attention. I gotta pay closer attention here. Let's see. Okay, so it's at 1, 0 is the original position. If I fail the drag, this says the original position is 1, 0. Okay. If I step over that and I go into the board inventory component, I should see card top left cell. Ah, the card top left cell is 2, 0. So that's wrong. So that means I did this wrong. Okay, let's figure out why that's happening. Okay, let's put this breakpoint there now. I'm gonna fail the drag. Oh, that's the wrong window, I think. Let's fail the drag. Boom. Okay. So it's gonna go into here now. Oh, it's now using the original position of the card. Oh, I see. I don't think I need this here then. Okay. I think the problem is I was applying the adjustment multiple times in multiple places. Let's just get rid of this and go back to position. So I guess I should just handle all the top left offsets outside. Oh, that's wrong too. What in the heck, man? There's something weird going on here. There's a discrepancy between how I'm dealing with the top left cell. I think maybe I was doing the right thing here. So the position coming in here should always be the top left position, which will be adjusted there. Oops. Oh wow, this is gonna be tricky. Oh gosh. What is happening? Try place card at next available position. If can place card at position. No, this should be working. Hold on a second. Can place card at position. Base card dot occupied cells. I'm gonna have to look at this. Edit breakpoint. Base card dot card definition resource dot ID is equal to ret. Base card.occupied cells. Is it returning true out of here? It is. Why is that happening? It's doing rat again? Why is it doing this multiple times? Hello? Oh, this is just multiple. Am I still stuck? What in the world is going on? This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Moving sucks here on beat. Oh, you're moving? Best advice, go monthly subscription to ChatGPT or AI. He will guide you to the best. No brain needed. Yeah. How can I use the curves? These questions are too broad, Neozoid. If you can specify what exactly you are looking for, I can help you. Why is that happening? So it's trying to place the card at 0, 0, which is what it's doing. But it's not detecting that this is out of bounds. I think I need to add root cell in here. Hold on a second. Occupied cell plus base card dot card definition resource dot root cell. Is that going to work? Nope. Now, why doesn't that work? Oh gosh. Is that rat card from yesterday? It looks like those genetically modified lab rats that glow in the dark. Yeah, it is. Bring your cat, considering it's a rat problem. Yeah. Maybe you gotta call it. Hello, Dev is cool. Genetically enhanced chicken. What's cursed today in the game? Well, I had the audacity to introduce a card that looks like this, which does not have a top left cell. And all of my card logic is based on where the top left of the card is. So now I'm dealing with the ramifications of that. Like I said, I thought I was handling it, but... Okay, so check position. So position is 0, 0. Position plus occupied cell. So my check position is 1, 1. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's happening. I wonder if I just reversed this. Maybe this has to be minus. Let's try it again. I love rats. They're so cute. I like that you didn't make it scary. Okay, so this works. Now I can't drag it anywhere else. All right. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Okay, card mouse events manager. Let's look at try drop card now. Try place card at position. If not, can place card at position. So let's put a breakpoint there, and let's just see if it gets past that initial check first. Okay, so here. Okay, so it's getting past that initial check. But it's not moving it down. Huh? Okay. I think let's just remove this root cell. Everywhere I'm doing root cell, we're just going to do this. We're going to remove that, get you out of here. Get you out of here. We'll handle the offset cells entirely inside of the board inventory component. Actually, that might be all I need to do. I hope it's all I need to do. Let's see. Nope. What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Welcome to the stream where we're just going to be doing this the entire time. So I'm going to try to place it at 2, 1. Okay, position. Well, it's 1, 0. I think that's fine. So I'm going to treat it as if it has a top left cell. So that's, yeah, 0, 1. Cool. Then what it's going to do is it's going to iterate over every occupied cell. Okay, so occupied cell plus position. 1, 1. Okay. 2, 0. That's correct. And the last one should be 0, 1. No, 2, 1. What? Oh, yeah, no, that's right. 1, 1. 2, 0, 2, 1. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This final position is wrong here. So the final position needs to be position plus root cell. We're just going to take this one step at a time. We're going to fix one thing at a time here. Okay. Here. Okay, so now the snapping is wrong. So we'll fix that. I go to board here. On card placed. Snap card to grid. This needs to be get card top left position. Uh-oh. That should be right. Shoot. Well, we can always just try this snap card here. We'll do this evaluation now. I don't care about that right now. Okay. So I'm going to place it here. The top left position should be 1, 0. If this is not 1, 0, that's going to be a problem. It's 3, 0. This is supremely annoying. People always make rats scary, but they're adorable. When do you prefer to use C# over GScript and vice versa? I use C# for all of my like full projects. But it's just a matter of personal preference, that's all. So that's being placed at 2, 0. So that's a problem immediately. Why is that being placed at 2, 0? Oh, maybe this is right. Hold on. Maybe I don't need to do this here. Let's restart again. Final position is still 1, 0. Why is that happening? What in the world? I think I'm playing whack-a-mole here. I think there's logic that's being applied differently in certain places. Try place card at next available position. Can place card at position. I edited this to include the root cell. So let's do this then. Let's go back to our card mouse events manager in the process method, or let's just do in the try drop card here. G.print at position. But it's in biped dinosaur position, velocirat. Yeah, it's a natural rat position. They go vertical sometimes. Can I ask a curious question? Is C# better to learn than GDScript? I wouldn't say it's better, no. Firebelly crash out stream, yeah. No, it's not better. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's a matter of personal preference, really. That's all that it is. Better is mostly a question of, do you feel that you can make your games more easily using either GDScript or using either GDScript or C#. Do I still have some logic in here that I changed? Okay, so the problem is this at position, this try drop card, when it's being called in here. Get grid position from global position, get card. For some reason it thinks that when I do this, oh, I see. No, that should be right. Try drop card. So I'm just going to pretend like it has a top left card. Or top left cell. Just going to work based on the top left cell. Going to try to place the card at position. The final position here ends up being why? So I am playing whack-a-mole here. I'm playing whack-a-rat. This can place card at position is accounting for the root cell. But if I add this in here, base card dot card definition resource dot root cell, I think that will fix the data, but then, use ChatGPT, best friend for any bug. I don't think ChatGPT is going to figure this one out in my experience, but we'll see. He is slowly losing it. Yes. Everyone get your screen recorder starting. What in the what is going on? I'm literally about to... I won't say what I'm thinking. Thanks for the answer yesterday. You're welcome. Wish you the best. Bye. All right. Thanks for joining. Dev is cool. Why are the occupied cell? What are the occupied cells when you drag the only object in the grid? Well, I think the occupied cells are correct. The feeling when Firebelly reads my comment is very undescribable. Hello, Lurker. I got some ideas, thoughts. How about calling the wanted level haunted level? Sounds similar and fits the theme better. Also, maybe have the X15 only show when hovering over the eyes. A phalanx card, enchant, whatever, that gives boosts shield of identical cards if there are more than 3 next to each other. Since a phalanx has spears, maybe deal damage when attacked. I don't know if you have this on your agenda already, but it would be nice if the boss fight would be visually more distinct, other than the board being bigger. Thank you for the suggestions, Lurker. For that one, there are specific boss cards, so there is a little bit of visual distinctness in that there's a boss card that you can't encounter anywhere else. But maybe the board decorations can change for sure. In terms of the phalanx, yeah, having multiple cards play off of each other and give shield based on that, I think is a really good idea. Definitely something I want to do there. And for the wanted level, I don't think haunted works because the idea is that you're kind of like, I think the idea I'm going for is you are like the eyes of the church or the high, like, cultural society of the villagers is what that represents. So like you're basically coming under the notice of whatever the most powerful villager faction is, which would be like the clerical faction. So it can't necessarily be haunted. I don't think that works from that perspective. It's not going to stay, like, I'm not going to call it wanted level in the game, but I haven't come up with a better name for it yet. So I don't know. But yeah, those are great suggestions. What's going on? Yeah, I will not quit. As a new dev, it's encouraging that an experienced dev still fights with what seems like a simple bug, but is annoyingly complicated to track down. Yeah, sometimes this happens. I might just go ahead and do this. We're gonna get rid of this now. Let's restart. That's even worse. That's even worse. How did it get worse? All right, let's step through it for the umpteenth millionth time. Maybe I will get it through my thick skull what is happening. I think there's a subtle difference in how the logic is working in two different places. I think that's what's... Yeah, this can't be here. So that can't be there. This position should be... I want to see the position be 2, 0. It's 1, 0. What's the stack trace here? At position... My at position is 1, 0. Is that right? Oh, maybe 1, 0 is correct. Okay. So 1, 0 is the, but that's not the card. That's not the card top left cell. If can place card at position... Oh, I see. Can place card at position is subtracting the root cell here. Do I need to do the same thing here? Try place card at position. Cell minus base card dot card definition resource dot root cell. Maybe that will fix that issue. And then this try place card at position. Oh, and it just completely broke. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on here. This is ridiculous. This has to be here. This I don't understand. What in the heck is even going on here? Okay, there's something fundamentally wrong with how I'm thinking about this. Let's just, we're deleting this. Get rid of this. Okay, we're gonna start over. what I'm trying to do is I think if I just treat it as if it has a top left cell, but then just modify the data in terms of what gets recorded. So I can use this top left cell as the placement cell, like I do for every other card. But when it gets placed on the grid, it should just have its data modified so that this is the card top left cell. That's going to present a problem though when I go to Card Mouse Events Manager here. When I create the drag data, original board position, get card top left position. This has to be, yeah, there's just a, there's just, yeah, I don't know how to make this work. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break, and when I come back, I'll respond to all the chats here, and then we'll see if we can figure this out. I might just spend the whole day on this, I guess. Or I could just say I'm never gonna have a shape like this in the game, but I don't wanna say that because, yeah, it seems kind of weird to limit the shapes available to me based on if they don't have a cell here or not. So anyway, we'll figure it out, but yeah, give me 3 minutes, I'll be right back, and we'll continue on. Okay, I'm back. I've been enjoying your code review videos, definitely keen to see more. Also, any more plans for future Udemy courses? No Udemy courses planned right now, but yeah, I'm gonna do some more. I have a lot of videos to do. I'm waiting for Mark Brown to do his GMTK video so I can publish my devlog for that, just in case Retro Mortis makes it into the video, which I think is maybe a slight possibility, but I don't want to release my devlog and then find out, oh, I got featured in the Mark Brown video, and now it's not in my devlog, you know? So, but yeah, I'll do the code reviews after I get that video squared away. Not 100% familiar with how the code works. Is the position of the top left corner a variable or calculated as needed? If it's saved as a variable, I'd make a setter function and add a break point there. So every time the value is changed, you can check the call stack. The top left corner is, yeah, it's just basically the position of the card on the board, but where it's actually occupying. So this would be the top left cell, which sounds weird, but what it really should be called is top leftmost cell, because this cell is open, right? And I can't mark this cell as occupied because then that would prevent a 1x1 card from being placed there, or any other card really. Rat have their own way, yep. I feel like you're close, maybe. Even though I don't know much C#, it's very fun and enjoyable while seeing Firebelly code. Really appreciate that you're trying to keep eyes on the comment and trying to fix the bug. Yeah. Thank you, Kelso. Yeah. Scorched Earth, yeah. If you are going to have more unique shapes, maybe helper functions to define anchor points would give you flexibility. I think so. I mean, I should be able to just change. I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I should just be able to change the board inventory component to account for this, but I don't know. Everything I tried doesn't work, and I don't know why that's happening. But genuinely, it's so helpful to watch, learning a lot from your suffering. Oh, that's good. Get so inspired. Hello, Define Dottie. Finally got auth working. Very nice. Yeah, awesome. That's great. This neighboring cells is probably not going to work either. Oh wait, no, it will. It will. So the big culprits we got to figure out are this. Try place card at next available position. If can place card at position, this definitely needs to have the root cell offset. Okay. Let's just make that one change and see what happens. Okay, that's wrong, but let's just check the data now. All right, let's run this. This should say, this cell should be 1, 0. Okay, that cell is 1, 0. Cool. Oops, wrong button. So that's 1, 0. So now let's put a breakpoint in here, or not a breakpoint. We can just re-enable this one, restart this, and we'll step into it. Okay, so we do try place card at position. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this is wrong. I'm going to treat the card as if it has a top left cell and just make sure that whatever data is created for it So this 0, 0, right. So try place card at position. Let's step into that. Okay. Clear card occupied cells for each of our occupied cell in base card.occupied cells. So this card top left, oops. I didn't mean to do that. This position will be 0, 0. This is the data where it needs to change. So this in here, this does need to have plus base card definition resource root cell. So we'll skip that. The rat is not being placed correctly. Why is the rat not being placed correctly now? Position is 0, 0. Okay, this still needs to have the offset minus board inventory component. No, minus base card definition resource root cell. Let's go again. We'll just remove that breakpoint. Remove that breakpoint. Okay, so the rat is here. Now if I drew this, that's good. So 0, 1. And then it starts breaking again. What is going on? This is so unbelievably ridiculous. So now it doesn't have a board owner. I don't even know why it's failing here, actually. Oh, here. So it's removing the card. So that means when it's trying to place the card, we need to figure out what is this mouse grid position? Try it again. Only took me staying up till 1:30 in the morning. What are you working on today? Not much, apparently. Not much. Trying to figure out why in the heck this is not working. So when it fails the drag for some reason, oh, the original board, oh, it's this. So this get card top left position is making me nervous because I think this is probably going to break everywhere where I'm using this. Although maybe not. Card top left position. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm pretty sure that if I do this, I think that will work. But I've got this get card top left position happening everywhere. It should be fine to treat the empty top left field as top left. Every special case offset needs to be dealt with. Yeah. Well, that's the problem, is that it's happening in all kinds of places. I think that's going to work, but then the problem is everywhere I'm doing get card top left position now is going to be a problem, I think. So like this, topmost cells. So in the case of the rat, this would be like 1, 0, and then it's going to add all the occupied cells. Unless I... You know what I might do, actually? I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. This occupied cells could be expressed as relative to the root, right? Now the problem is I wonder if this would work. Oh, hold on a second. If I expressed all the occupied cells as relative to the root, rat stash. What? Okay, there we go. I wonder what this would do. So occupied cells. Dot select. Cell minus dot select cell minus root cell. So we kind of make this relative. That's probably going to open up a whole can of worms, but... So the occupied cells are going to be relative to the root cell. I don't know. Let's see what that breaks. It broke a lot. Object reference not set to an instance of object. The given key. System generic. What? Let's rename this. Relative occupied cells. Why am I even doing this? I'm going to redo some of this. I don't even know why I was doing this. Oh, I see why I was doing that. Oh, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. We're going to rename this to relative occupied cells. Let's rename, well, let's do absolute. I should rework this system. Okay. So now here, why do I not have absolute occupied cells? Let's see. Okay. I doubt that will fix anything, but let's see. Got to get my VS Code set up to debug like this, way better than jumping back and forth. Yeah, for sure. Hello, Adam. Welcome back. How do you define what spaces of the card are filled? Using the occupied cells, and it's broken again. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I literally just fixed this. What are you talking about? Okay, well, oh, I forgot to duplicate this. Dupe. There we go. I think that's what I needed to do. Let's try it again. Gotta go, but I bet you get this in less than 30 minutes. Thank you, H.D. Williams. Hello, Marcus. Welcome. I think we're having a lesson on how you should make all the shapes you plan on having at the start of development. Hindsight is always 20/20. Well, that's the thing. I thought I developed it with the support for odd things in mind, but apparently not. Okay. It's not breaking anymore. Okay, it looks like the... Okay, it looks like the visuals are just offset now. Does that make sense? Does it make sense for the visuals to be offset? So if I do this... I think so. So now if I go to my board inventory component here, no, if I go to board, get card top left position, I'm gonna rename this get card root position. That's gonna make more sense. Public vector to I, get card position with root, get card position with root offset. Oh, it always does that. Anyway. Okay, so now on my board here, get card root position with root offset. Okay. Actually, not sure if that's going to work, but let's see. Let's do some printing. Mouse grid position. Making a cross shape is definitely the next for testing the changes. Yeah. Oh, rats. Yep. Oh, rats. I would like to see a mouse position or a root position of 1, 1, right? No. Yeah, 1, 1. Did I see that? Yeah, 1, 1. Okay. The mouse areas are still wrong. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's still in the base, let's do this. Yeah, card here, mouse areas. This should be absolute occupied cells, I think. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason to why this isn't working. 0, 0. If I place it there, it doesn't work. So here, this is 1, 0. It places the root cell at 1, 0. So that's fine. I just need that to be offset. So now I need to... Yeah, there's going to be a problem here, I think. Is there going to be a problem? I think... Does it work at startup here? Let's see. I think your style of coding is more pattern-based than anything, because I watch your lives to learn more about how I can use Godot to its max potential. Interesting. Yeah, maybe the highlighting all occupied inventory cells would be useful for debugging. Maybe the card is displayed at a different location than the cells it occupies board internally. No, I think it is being displayed at the proper position, because this root cell is 1, 0 now, which is correct. It's just that I need to apply an offset to the drag now, because what it tries to do, it tries to place the card in the cell that is to the top left of my mouse right now, and it succeeds and it snaps it there. But what I needed to do is try to place it over 1. So I think what I need to do really is I need to figure out if I want to do that in the card mouse events manager. I think, let me think. Maybe I just do this. Card.base, nope. Card.base card definition resource. I think that's it, maybe. Let's see. Nope. Well, now there's really no rhyme or reason to what's going on. Does this need to be minus equals? We'll just reverse the sign until it works. Okay, is that working? Now the real question is, if I add another rat to this and an Amanita muscaria, is that going to break? Do I have it? I'm kind of nervous to declare victory. Now the thing is, I gotta make sure that the Amanita muscaria is detected on all sides. I'm not gonna declare victory yet. I can't do that. It seems to be working, but seems to be is a big conditional there. And I can't even beat the card here. What is my booster? I want to see what happens if I can loot a rat from a booster. 8. Because that's the other thing, I got to make sure that all the other places work now. Oops. I didn't even check to see if that was a minion. I don't think it was. There's still no minions in here. That's okay. Kerblam, kerblam, kerblam. Minions. Really? I'm not going to get any minion cards here? Are you serious? Are you serious to me? Moving around the other cards still works fine. So that's good. Give me minions or give me death. See, that's what I thought would happen. Ugh. Why? Why? Why is this happening to me? Do I have any errors? And there are no errors either. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, it's too early to celebrate. It's not working. I'd be suspicious too. Fixing a problem that you don't understand always feels off, yeah. Thought my project is too cluttered. Is it difficult to orient in a file system for you? Not really, no. No. As long as you're following typical patterns that you use, it's pretty easy. Good day to you as well, Eric Grove. So now we gotta figure out what the heck this booster is not working. I don't even know where that's happening. This needs to be absolute occupied cells. Get card position with root offset, that's fine. Place guaranteed cards. I think that's all fine. Get card position with root offset. Okay. All right. So, initial rat fix. We'll just synchronize that. Your game in full color now. Keep going. Wish you success. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now I got to figure out why that booster is not working. I don't even know where that code is, to be honest. Booster card selection container. This is it. Play drop-in animation. Resize board and place cards. Try place card at position. Dimensions X, greatest Y. Why isn't this working? So it's setting the board dimensions to the sum of all the X of the cards. Okay. Oh, this assumes that the card takes up the full dimensions. Is that fine? Wait, that should be fine. So what was the situation where I had an error? So I got the swarm. Yeah, so the rat should fit right in there. Why isn't that working? So it places the mosquito card here. Okay. And then it adds the position to cards dimensions.x. Cool. Oh, yeah. Try place card at position. Shoot. This is always the root position. So the board inventory component always works on root positions. It doesn't do anything with like any offsets really. I'm kind of wondering if I should change that. The board inventory component works on root positions only. Oh, this is gonna... So I think what it's trying to do is it's trying to place the rat here. But because the rat has a cell that goes to the left, that would overlap with the mosquitoes here, and that fails. So it needs to be placed over here. Now the easy fix is to, you know, inside of the booster container, this booster card selection container, inside of this resize board and place cards, I could account for the offset here, but the problem is I don't really want to have to account for the offset everywhere where I try to add a card to a board. But I think I might have to do that in this case. I want the board inventory component to work on root positions only. So what I'm gonna do, I think, public vector2 I get, let's see, public vector2 I get adjusted root position. I think that's right. And then inside of my booster container, or inside of my cardboard utils here, try place card at position, card.get adjusted root position. Something like that. But I'm gonna have to remember to do that anytime I have a place like that. So I'm wondering if there are any other places that can do that. This is all the card displacement stuff, so that all works. The enemy board generator. I think that should work as well. And none of the try place card at positions inside of my board inventory component should change. So let's just see if this works now. I could come up with a set of helper functions to hopefully avoid all of that stuff I need to remember myself, but it's going to be a while before I find a rat. I might have to change the loot table so I can get a rat that's a little bit more guaranteed, but let's just do a couple more here. There's a rat. Oh, look, it worked. It worked. So I'm trying to think, is that... The only reason I needed to change it here is because I was making an assumption about the placeability. I was making an assumption that the top left of the card was always going to be there. But I'm not making that assumption anywhere else in all of these calls here. So I'm pretty sure this is the only place where that's going to be a problem. You know what I could do is I could... Let's stage this stuff, or I can just commit this. Fix booster rat. Fix booster rat. What I could do is I could do this. If I take my rat and I make this an enemy card, and then I go to my board configuration editor, I should be able to see if this oddly shaped card now is going to play nicely with my wave function collapse algorithm for generating the enemy boards. So let's do this. Apply dimensions. Yeah, so look, the rat has been placed correctly here. See that? And I don't see any errors. So I think it's good now. There's another rat. There's another rat. And I'm not seeing any errors in the console or anything. So I think I've finally... Maybe I've finally gotten it. Goodness gracious. Let's do a 15 by 15 board, YOLO. It's kind of fun to generate big boards like this. But yeah, the rat looks okay now. Okay, that was quite an ordeal, but maybe there will be another bug that shows up later. I don't know. But we did it. We did it, everybody. Decorations work really well with the fog. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Hello, Mike and Deb. Welcome. Yay, too. Thank you, V. Can you rotate the items? You cannot. No. Because in order to rotate, I'd have to change the art. And yeah, there's just not going to be any rotating. That is not going to be a thing. All this stuff still works, so that's great. Goodness gracious, man. Such a simple thing. Turned out to be a nightmare. I have a bunch of weird stuff that I want to change too. Like, I think I want to change this. Ideally, what I want to do is get rid of the need for this absolute occupied cells. I don't remember why I need this. Yeah, I think I want to get rid of that absolute occupied cells, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. Lurking still. Very nice. Okay, well, the rat took a lot of time, but the rat is finally done. We did it. We did it. I can't unsee it. Sorry, is it just me or the base of the rat tailed too thick? It might be just you. We'll go with it's just you. I'm sick of looking at the rat. I'm sick of it. Is it too thick? Maybe. It's a chunky rat. It's a rat that's been doing some tail lifts. Anyway, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you all for being here. That's going to be it for the stream today. Thank you for supporting me as I struggled very much through that. And if you're super impressed with my programming abilities, I have Udemy courses available for sale. Understandable, yeah. I have Udemy courses available for sale, so if you want to learn how to build games in the Godot engine, check those out. They're linked in the description below. I also have Gunforged. That's linked in the description as well. So I'm going to be spending the rest of today off stream just trying to get the game into a playtest build state. And then hopefully that goes well, and then I can start work next week on actually getting the distribution of the playtest going. So I'll be investigating all that stuff in a few short weeks. So yeah, it's almost here. The game is almost ready to be put in your hands for a quick playtest. So stick around for that. But thank you again, everyone, for your support. Have a good weekend. I'll be back at it Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, so I hope to see you there. And yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.